Hello, welcome to the Lord Havoc Marvel Champions custom content stream extravaganza. Hope everybody's going well. It's been a few days since I played because I was on holiday. A few days, been away for a little bit. We had Australia Day, so we had a long weekend. So it was having a nice relaxing weekend. It was great. But I did miss you all. I have returned. I have the fan on in the background. It's just one of those like pedestal fans, like nothing fancy. So I apologise if that is coming across on the microphone. I'm not too sure what I really can do about it other than turn it off, because I'm not turning it off. It's too bloody hot here. For those of you in Australia, you know what I'm talking about. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I don't like being hot at all. So apologies for that. On a more brighter slant, I suppose, I guess would it be. I got some really nice feedback from ES from various videos that I've done. The last video was the Flash, and he was just great fun. He was without a doubt the best version of a speedster hero I've seen. I mean, the official Quicksilver is a bit of fun. Once you get him going, he starts off pretty bad. Takes him a bit to get him going, but once he does get going, he is a bit of fun. But the Flash is fun right from the get-go and just has a very interesting mechanic. ES has recommended to me that I play... and BerrettaBeast also liked the Super Cool video, which is cool. Very sweet. Because it was a cool character and stuff. And they're both happy that I'm doing DC content, of course. So I'm going to continue with the DC content, as you can see. I'm on the DC board. And ES recommended BerrettaBeast's version of Soups. So here I am. That's what we're doing. BerrettaBeast. ES actually has his own version of Soups. But he's this one. But he specifically recommended BerrettaBeast version. I'm just trying to find the bit in Discord where he said that, just to make sure I haven't embarrassed myself. And he didn't say, "Hey, I've got Superman as well. You should play him." That would be pretty embarrassing. So he has suggested Batman, who I've put into the queue. I'm not that big a Batman fan, I'm gonna be honest with you. So. Actually, I'll correct that. Let's be clear. I like Batman as a character, but there's this weird habit of making it look like he has almost supernatural powers when he is just a dude in a suit. He's a very clever, well-equipped dude in a suit, but he is a dude in the suit nonetheless. So this whole Batman could beat anybody with enough prep and all that sort of stuff. Sometimes it's taken a little too far. Let's have a look. Oh wow! I now can't for the life of me find the bit. Anyway, I'm doing Soups. It doesn't really matter. I'm doing Soups, and that's all there is to it. So, excuse me. So Clark Kent, 6 rec, civilian, Krypton, action, spend 2 energy resources to ready Clark Kent, limit once per round. Head size 5, hit points 20. Pretty sweet. Superman 233, Aerial, Justice League, Krypton, Yellow Sun Energy, interrupt. When you use a basic power, thwart, attack, and defense, reduce the cost of an event you played this phase by 1. I stand for truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. Very cool picture. And an interesting stat line. It's hard when you make characters like this. I struggled the same way when I had Thor. And I made Ultimate Thor. It's because, I mean, he Soups. right? It's just, I mean, I can only imagine the struggle that the people have for the official Thor and the official Hulk and stuff like that. It's just, I mean, you just can't go too out of control. I mean, really, his attack should be. I mean, if Spidey's attack is 2, then Soup's attack should be 8. You know, but obviously you can't do that. Like, it just doesn't. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, it's not fun gameplay if you make his attack more like what they should be, really, when you think about it. Just so you got to sort of scale it down, and the design philosophy I think is pretty interesting. Is where you have the attack, the basic powers, the water attack, defense, not really be any higher than 3, 4. Yeah, I think 4 is probably the upper limit that you could possibly go, and then you do all the enhancements through the identity deck, right? So his events and his upgrades and all that sort of stuff to sort of flesh it out a bit. It's interesting. It's intriguing trying to make it work when you're making your own characters. I know all too well when I made Ultimate Thor and Incredible Hulk. So I can see where we're going here. I mean, this is as high as you want to go, and then we'll see what the event cards and stuff do. As per normal, I will. Although I don't quite get his hand size. I must admit, I don't quite get that. I mean, Soups is a genius. I mean, he uses his. I mean, his intellect is very high. I mean, it's hard to notice because he's also so powerful in other things. But he is like a super scientist. All-Star Superman showed just how smart he is. So a hand size of 5 in Alter Ego and a hand size of 4 in Superman, I don't quite get it. I don't see why it's not the normal 6'5". There's no reason why it shouldn't be. But it is what it is. I'm sure there's some. I mean, BerrettaBeast knows what they're doing. I'm sure there's some reason in their identity kit. Now, as per tradition, I won't go through them before the game. We'll just go through them as they show up in here. But here they are here. I have, of course, gone Justice. Justice is my favourite aspect, as you all know. And, I mean, I stand for truth, justice, and a better tomorrow. If there was an aspect called truth, then I'd go for it. But there isn't. It's justice. So I went with justice. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Now, as previous viewers and listeners would know, I randomise the villain that I'm going to go up against when I'm playing. When I'm playing a custom hero, I play a official scenario, and I randomise it. If I'm playing a official hero, I play a custom scenario villain, and I randomise that. Now, unfortunately, that means that you're going to sometimes get something that you don't really want to go up against. And I've got for this particular match is Darkseid, which is a reskin of Thanos. So I'm still sticking to the rules. It's a reskin. Thanos is an official character. Nothing's been changed other than the theme. And I gotta tell you, BerrettaBeast just knocked it out of the park in terms of theme. It just looks magnificent. It all just seems to work. So from what I've seen anyway, I've just seen the opening stuff. But I mean, just look at this. So instead of having the Infinity Gauntlet, he has the anti-life equation. And it sort of goes from there. So hopefully you know how Thanos works. Full disclosure, I've only ever gone up against Thanos once. In a campaign game. So there will most likely be mistakes. I was going to scrap this villain and put in a different villain that I know how to play against, but I thought the universe has spoken. You know what I mean? I meant to randomise. This is who I got, and this is a classic Soup villain, so you can't go with fate. So I've got his card out. His card's good to get out the Boom Tomb Fortress, which is his side scheme, Hinder, Victory, Darkseid, cannot take damage. When defeated, each player may spend up to 3 fist resources from their hand. Deal 2 damage to Darkseid for each fist resource spent this way. This damage ignores the tough status card, if he has one. I don't have to worry. This Darkseid cannot take damage business. It's essentially the same as Red Skull's Red Room. So I just, as soon as I get rid of it, it's all good. You can start taking damage. He has Stalwart, so he cannot be stunned or confused. So it's not like Steady where he needs 2. He just can't be stunned or confused, just straight up. Oh, someone's jumped on. Joshy, welcome, sir. That 2-3-3 stat line is still pretty bonkers. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Also, I'd happily play Batman alongside you play Superman. I don't mind being a man in a suit. That'd be cool, man. That would be very cool. Wait, have you got TTS? Have you got TTS? I haven't even started playing yet. If you've got TTS and you want to jump on right now, dude, more than welcome. While I'm waiting for Joshy to respond, he's also got so he's got the Infinity Gauntlet, or the anti-life equation. After a touch villain activates, resolve the special ability of each energy creation in play, which will be the Infinity Stones. Otherwise, put the type card of the energy creation into play. So the first one, he doesn't have one. He's just got his +1/+1, which is still pretty bloody insane. But then he'll get one. We don't have any starting threat. 12. The energies of creation. When revealed, put the top card of the energy of creation deck into play. Done. Search the encounter deck for the Boom Tube Fortress side scheme. Reveal it. Done. Done it all. The other side just said, see the rules insert for the energy of creation, which is what I've already done. Which he just repeats here anyway, so that's fine. Cool, there's that. I have a bet you'll need to maybe teach me what to do offline, plus not sure I can stay for the whole stream. Alright, dude, it's a date. A bro date, but a date nonetheless. Yeah, hit me up at some time. I'll run you through the basics of how to use, and then let's do a T player. That would be awesome. Let's do like a 2-player that is just a classic team up duo. That'd be awesome, man. Cool. All right, well, that's Soups. Sorry, Soups, but you are going solo. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's give it a shuffle here. His obligations been put in there. Let's give that a shuffle there so we're not doing any cheating. And let's rock it. Let's get this show on the road. Alright. So identity card. And I'm on the DC board, so I've got the DC themed card. So you all know what clear the area and the surveillance, poison ivy, and enhanced reflexes do. I don't need to waste your time with those. So I've got 2 identity cards. Let's do Lois first. It's his support card. Persona, alter ego action, exhaust Lois Lane, investigate. Investigate means deal yourself 1 face down encounter card, then draw 2 cards. Yeah. I mean, she only costs 1. That's not too bad. This one's interesting. Helping Hand. Resource. This card can be spent for any player and gains Hero Interrupt. When you spend this card for another player, ready Superman. Now that's a shame. If I was playing 2-player with young Joshy, that would be very, very handy. But as it is, it's a free resource card. Can't complain. And then you got the other 4 cards, which you know what they do. I can't get over that Miles is poison ivy. I just can't. Okay. Anyway, all right. Let's do it. I don't need to ready him. Oh wait, I don't want to get 6 cards. I only meant to get 5. See, I've already stuffed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I didn't get this. Let's shuffle that back in. I only got this. It's lucky I got a resource card, eh? Let's get Helping Hand to do Lois. Exhaust Lois to get a face down encounter card, then draw 2 cards. Oh, I've forgotten it's over here. Okay, so there's a face down encounter card. Which means I now get 2 cards. Okay, there we go. So another under surveillance, don't need that. Counterintelligence, don't really need that either. So let's use counterintelligence and the other under surveillance to pay for under surveillance, which increases this business by 4, so that's good. So now I need 16. And then yeah, it's an event, so I didn't worry about that. She's a persona, so I haven't wasted his ability, but I do have an event here that I can pay for free. So let's take care of this. Let's thwart for 2, and then because I did that, I get to play clear the area for free, which takes off the other 2. There's no permanent on it or anything like that. So then I get 2 cards. What was the draw? Oh, was it 1 card? Yeah, 1 card. What am I doing? Cheating. Alright. Which is counterintelligence. Which I don't want. Yeah. So, yeah, I guess I'll just toss that and I'll keep Miles for the next hand because I'm only getting 4 cards. So now I'm only getting 3 cards. So let's reset. Using the flash, which is cool. And get 3 cards. Kurt, Rick Flag, who's Mockingbird, and Plan B. Not the greatest hand, but it is what it is. Kurt goes up by 1. He activates. I mean, a hero form, so therefore he's attacking. It's 2 plus 1. Resolve the special ability, which he doesn't have one, so otherwise we put a thing of creation into play. He gets Still Force. So I don't have to worry about that because I've already skipped that bit, but he is still attacking for 3 and a boost card. So am I defending? Yeah, pretty safe to say I have to defend. Although I've got 20 health. Can I afford to take 1 punch? I can take a punch, I think. I'm just going to take it. The first punch is free, Dark Side. Alright, so it is only 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then the boost is if damage from this attack defeats an ally, it didn't. Put the top card of the energy creation deck into play. It did not. So that's fine. Then we get an encounter card, and I've already had one from before from Lois, so let's do Lois's one first. Darkside is. Oh, what a cool picture. When revealed, give Darkside 1 face down boost card. Okay. Let's check it over here. The next one is a side scheme. Is that Mignola artwork? I don't know, but it's a bit weird. Darkseid leads from his throne of fallen heroes. It serves as warning to all who would dare to defy his will. 2. When defeated, choose and discard an energy creation from play. Ooh, that's handy. Which one does this do? Discard the top 4 cards of your deck. Place 1 through on the main scheme for each different card. Place this card in the energy creation. Discard pop. Okay. Alright, my turn. I survived. So let's see what we can do here. 3 very expensive cards. And an upgrade. So no events. So I can't get any bonuses. So I can't afford all of them. So he can't be stunned. So Mockingbird is nothing more than a chump blocker at this point. So let's use 1, 2, 3 to give me Kurt. Sorry, Miles. Although, how much is on there? 2? Yeah, to Kurt, which means I can get... I need to make it up to him from the last game where I didn't have... I never put him out like once. I felt bad. Let's put Surveillance Team out. Surveillance team gets a counter. 2, 3. Soups. Oh. How much thought do I have to get rid of? Alright, well, Kurt will get rid of 1. Surveillance counter. Surveillance team will get rid of the other one, so that's gone. When defeated, choose and discard energy of creation. See you later. They get their own discard pile, so I'm just going to chuck that here. Done. And Kurt gets his damage token. Oh, sorry, Josh. I love how the reskin cards tell you what they were originally in Marvel Champions. Yeah, that's really cool. They put so much work into this DC board. If you're a DC fan, you're mad if you don't use it. There's just so much work's been done to it. It's great. The amount of effort. Surveillance team will have 4 counters due to the code ability. Well, it's interesting you say that because I'm pretty sure that's actually not true. Because I originally used to do that and somebody told me off. So let's have a read of this. After Kurt Lance enters play, search your deck, hand and discard pile for a copy of the surveillance team support and put it into play. Okay, so that's statement number 1. So that's what I did. I put it into play. Place 1 snoop counter on each surveillance team you control. So that's what I used to do. Put a snoop counter because I now control it. The first sentence says he puts it into play. The second sentence says put a counter on there. That's what I was doing, and I got told that that was wrong. Now, Joshy, I agree with you, buddy. I agree that he should have another. It should have another counter. So, is there some sort of documentation ceremony there that proves that that is true, or we're just going to go democracy wins and you and I both agree, so therefore it's true? Well, I'm waiting for Joshy to respond. Soups. I guess we'll just attack, yeah? I mean, we might as well. Let's do it. Let's go in for a big swing of 3. Why not? He hit me. I should hit him back. I'll see if there's an official ruling, but I mean, the rule always is do the card says as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. So the argument that the person that I'm talking about said to me was that you don't own surveillance team at the time of Kurt's ability. And my argument was, well, it's a separate sentence. And so I do. It says put it into play. Full stop. I mean, I guess it would make more sense if it says and then place 1 snoop counter on each surveillance team you control. It should say that. But my argument is it doesn't need to say that because it's a new sentence. Everyone else on Reddit says 4 counters. Well, there you go. Thank you, buddy. Can't argue with Reddit. Sweet. Thank you, bud. So I got another counter because I already used one. So I'm back to 3. Appreciate it. Thank you, bud. Alright, reset and get 4 cards. Alright, we've got some identity cards in here. Let's go through them. Helping Hand, we already know what that does. So we've got my ally is Superboy, John Kent. The good version of Superboy, not the aged up, dumb version. Oh, whoever made that decision, just crazy. Probably Bendis. Oh my god, what a terrible decision. But anyway, the Super Lads version of John Kent, which was awesome. That was a cool, fun book. If I do believe so. This is Peter Tomasi artwork. Great stuff. Aerial Krypton, toughness. Reduce the cost of play Superboy by X, where X is the printed resource cost of the last event you played this round. Cool. Ties into his father's ability. 3 attack. Wow. Bloody hell. He hits as hard as his father. Although I guess his father... I like the theme of that. His father's holding back, whereas he's not. He's just going for it. Yeah, I love it. That's great. 5. I mean, bloody hell. But I guess it all ties into that. First responder. 1 cost event. When the villain would activate, if you are in hero form, the villain attacks you instead. They would anyway. When the villain would activate, if you are in hero form, the villain attacks you instead. That's what they would do. Otherwise, change to hero form and cancel that activation. What? Josh, are you seeing this? Interrupt. When the villain would activate, if you're in hero form, the villain attacks you instead. Oh, instead of another player. Yeah, that's what it is. When the villain would activate, if you're in hero form, the villain attacks you instead. Brackets of another player. That's basically what it's saying. Because otherwise it means nothing. Of course, if you're in hero form, they attack you. It doesn't mean anything. So yeah, so it's you drawing the attention. It's come over here. Get over here. Otherwise, change to hero form because they're not attacking me because I'm on alter ego. Otherwise, change to hero form, then cancel that activation because I've jumped into the front of it. Yeah, I think that's my understanding, translation of it. Yeah. Which is pretty cool. Similar to Star Wars card that I made. Yeah, cool. I like that. And Tapping Hand, we know what that does. And Turning Tide is an official card. We know what that does. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, also could use it with an advance or a card that makes the villain scheme. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I definitely think it's a multiplayer. I've seen at least 3 things in this deck so far that have indicated to me that this really should be a multiplayer type character. Because Soups is about the team up. He loves his Justice League and stuff. Alright. That's me, villain, boink. He activates. Yeah. Alright. He activates, so that means he's attacking. He's attacking for 3. He has an extra boost card from before. He gets another boost card. And because there's no Power Stone, or sorry, Energy of Creation in play, he gets an Energy of Creation. The Black Apple. What's that? Don't know anything about that. Who's this guy? I'm not as big of a DC reader, I must say. I know that's Brainiac in the background. I don't know who this guy is. Special. You are confused. If you were already confused, discard 1 card at random from your hand. Place this card on the Energy Creation discard pile. The Black Apple is the force around forbidden knowledge. Oh, there you go. Well, that doesn't activate because it wasn't in play, but he still gets 1. So he's attacking for 2 and 2 boosts. You better believe Kurt's blocking. I just throw Kurt at the guy. That's not very heroic, Soups, I gotta tell you. But anyway, it is what it is. 1 and a boost effect. So he's hitting for 2, 3, 4, and then he's discarding the top card of the Energy Creation deck. Apply its boost icons for this activation as if it was a boost card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dude, you're very, very dead. Thank God he doesn't have overkill. Very, very dead. What was the one I discarded? Void Wind. Originating from the graveyard of the gods, the Void Wind is a cosmic force created to snuff out magic. Wow. Coolness. Alright. Card. Transformed Parademon. Is that Wonder Woman transformed into a Parademon? Could not be. When revealed, discard 1 card at random from your hand. Oh, come on. I've only got 4 cards, man. Give me a break. First responder. That's a shame. I wanted to see that card in action. Oh well. Here's what it is. Joshy says, pretty sure that the dark forces of the multiverse, Black Apple being one of them, is a very new thing, like only in the last 5 years or so. Okay, cool. There you go. Someone with some DC expertise. Let's just pop them over here. Let's pop them here. I don't want them there because that's where the cards show up. Let's just put them up over here. So 1, 1, 2. So it shouldn't be much of a problem for me. I've lost a card though, which is a real shame. I now can't really afford. Reduce the cost to play Superboy by X the printed resource cost the last event you played this round. I've only got one event to play and its cost is 0. I basically, essentially, am not getting Superboy in play. That's just not going to happen. That's a real bummer. That means this card is pointless. Damn. I wanted to play this card. How am I supposed to ever put him in play? He costs 5. I don't get this hand size of 4, man. I just don't get it. How much thwart have I got? 2. I'm going to thwart for 2. And then I'm going to turn the tide. Which does 3 damage to an enemy. So that's Parademon's dead. And that's pretty much it. Can't afford Superboy, so he's gone. I'll never be able to afford him. I'll keep Helping Hand just in case I need the resource generation. That's ready. And 3 cards. Okay, we've got some new identity cards. Strength, we all know what that is. So some resources, good. I know nothing about them and I love DC. Okay, fair enough. Can't Lois get you some cards? Yeah, but I have to be an alter ego to do it. See, my plan, dude, was to flip the alter ego, use Lois, and then use first responder on Darkseid's next attack to flip to hero. Yeah, that was my plan. But the Parademon screwed it by making me drop a card. The one card that I didn't want to lose is what it made me lose. But that's how it works, bud. Alright, so we've got 2 identity cards here. Big Blue Boy Scout. Great pick. Condition. Hero Response. Thwart. After you play an event, exhaust this card. Remove threat from a scheme equals the event's printed resource cost. Very sweet. I love it. Upgrade. Another upgrade. Earth's Shield. New 52 version of Supes there. Doing his business. Superman gains Retaliate 1. Hero Interrupt Defense. When an enemy attacks, exhaust Earth Shield. Superman gains Retaliate 1 until the end of the phase. So that essentially becomes Retaliate 2. So that's pretty sweet. And Strength. The DC reskinned version of Strength with Wonder Woman in it. Which, of course, because she's awesome. Cool. Villain turn. Threat. He's attacking. Because he activates, this activates. You are confused. That's no good. That's no good at all. If you're already confused, discard a card. Place this card in the energy creation discard pile. Oh, so it just keeps cycling. Oh, there you go. Bingo. 2, 3, and then a boost card. Am I defending? No. I'm petrified some bloody 2. I'm petrified some bloody huge counter card's going to come out. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counter card. The Last New God. Attached to Darkseid. Forced Interrupt. When Darkseid activates, put the top card of the energy creation deck into play. So he gets 2. At the end of this activation, discard the last new god. 1/1. Wow. Brutal. That's cool artwork. Wait, this card is significantly bigger than the other card. How is that? What's happened here? It's a bit better. Alright, my turn. Well, I'm immediately going to thwart, which does nothing, because he was confused. But I did do an action, and so therefore an event costs 1 less. There are no events in my hand. That's brilliant. I think Earth Shield's more important. So I'm going to put Earth Shield into play. Get some retaliation happening. I do like this though. It's just too expensive. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change my mind. It is clearly superior. I don't know what I was thinking. Strength plus Helping Hand will pay for Bleak Blue Sky, and I'll just keep this in my hand for later. I mean, it's a no-brainer. That's clearly better. And now I will flip to Soups and Lois. Get a face down encounter card. Draw 2 cards. Alright, Skill Investigator, we know what that does. Superman Punch. Attack Krypton Superpower. A 5-cost event. Hero action. Attack. Deal 10 damage to an enemy. Wowza. This attack gains Overkill and Piercing. Bloody hell. Place up to 2 stun status cards on each enemy damaged by this attack. So stuff you, Steady. Holy crap. So you want to take advantage of his ability, right? The whole reduce the cost of an event by 1 when you need it. Otherwise, how are you ever going to get it out? You've only got 4 cards in your hand. Yeah, I'm actually going to spend that. It seems silly, but I can't afford it. So 2 of those to get Earth Shields out. There you go. I'm cool with that. There is threat in play, so I might as well use Surveillance to keep it under control, because it's about to add to it, so I might as well keep it under control. And I think that's all I can do. I can't spend the energy resources to ready Clark. I think we're good. Ready. I'm now in Alter Ego mode, so now I get 5 cards. Okay, reflexes, we know what that does. We know what all of these do, so let's just go to Shield of Hope, event. Look at that. What an awesome picture. Again, I think that's Tomasi. Krypton Superpower, hero action. Reduce the damage Superman takes from each attack by 2 until the end of the round. Okay? Until the end of the round, each time you are attacked by the villain, draw 1 card. By the villain. Okay, so you're at the very least getting 1. Because it's at the end of the round, not end of the phase. Yeah, I like it. That's pretty cool. Hulk's Costco with the 4 hand size suddenly looks much nicer looking at this deck. Yeah. Yeah. I really would like to speak to Beretta about the whole 5/4 business. How am I mean, it's going to take some really careful shenanigans to ever afford this card. And there's his ability that reduces it by 1. Sure, it goes down to 4. But if my hand size is only 4, what am I supposed to do? Have some resource stuff out? Sure, but it means I have to have an extra card to make it work. Or hope that I get a double or something. I don't. So far, it's my only negative. My only negative to the deck so far is the hand size. Everything else is great. Art's great. Lois makes sense. Yeah. That's the only thing. Where was I? I drew my cards. Threat. He now schemes. 1, 2, 3. So he activates. He activates. I get a card for the anti-life equation. The 6th note. There you go, Joshy. Do you know what that is? Unleashed through glimpsing the impossible. The 6th note unmakes reality. Wow. Well, there's not the anti-monitor, the monitor. I don't know who this chick is. Very cool. Discard an ally, upgrade or support you control. Oof. Alright, I don't have to worry about that right now though. I do have to worry about this though. When Darkseid activates, put the top card of the energy coach deck into play. Oh jeez. He's got 2. They're gaining up on me. Invisible Spectrum. Green Lantern issue. Invisible Spectrum, counterpart to the emotional spectrum, feeds on buried primal emotions. Deal 3 damage to the villain, give it a face on boost card. Cool. Alright, so when Darkseid activates, put the top card of the energy in play. At the end of the activation, discard the last you've got. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 plus whatever the boost card says, which is 1, so 4, and give them an additional boost card. Okay, so 4 and 5, 6. Schemes for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like that, peeps. Just like that. That then gets discarded. These stay in play to the next one. That's being activated. Done. Okay, cool. Alright. Another encounter card. So there's Lois's encounter card. There's the new one. Let's do Lois first. Steppenwolf. Very cool. The comic version, not the terrible Justice League movie version. Oh. Retaliate 1, toughness 2, 2, 4. That's fair. Elite. Like it. Next one is Master of Darkness. Treachery. Cool picture. When revealed, alter ego, Darkseid schemes. Oh no. Well, that's not good. 1, 2. Oh, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would have bumped me. If I didn't have Under Surveillance out, they would have knocked me into the next stage. That's crazy. Jeez. Alright, Steppenwolf stays out. It is my turn. Well, Power and all of us can pay for enhanced reflexes, which gets a counter. Got 3 energy resources. I'm going to wreck 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then pay. Do I want to do that? I could level him back up again. Yes, I'm going to do that. Energy is going to make him ready. Then I'm going to flip to soups. And I'm going to thwart. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means this now pays for free. 1, 2. I don't get to draw a card because it wasn't the last. That's fine. Surveillance team will take off another one. Slowly but surely. Did I take the counter off of it? I don't think I did. Did I take the counter off of it? I had 4. I've used it. Josh, are you watching? Did I take the counter? No. Okay, cool. Thank you, buddy. Alright, so Surveillance Team takes that off. I played an event, which means I can exhaust this and then remove threat equal to the event's printed resource cost, which was 1. Okay. Wait, I should have lowest before I flipped. Should have lowest. Oh man. Should have lowest. I like how lowest is now a verb. Why didn't you lowest? I like that you... Josie said, okay, I'm going to head off. Good luck with defeating Darkseid. I believe in Soups. I'm glad that you believe in Soups, but do you believe in me, buddy? It's not I believe in you, Havoc. I believe in Soups. Because that's fair. Yeah, you, not so much. That's fair, buddy. I'm not offended by that. That's fair enough. Oh, jeez. Hey, did Rogue appear? Did you get Rogue? I love that. You insult me and I give you free stuff. That's how it works. Alright, see you, man. Oh, yeah, cool. Awesome. No worries. Catch ya. Have a good night. Okay. I'm going to be let off and say that I should have lowest before I flipped. You know what? I'm going to do it. All you have is your honor. I'm going to pretend that I lowest before I flipped. There we go. Getting a card. And draw 2 cards. I'm doing it. I mean, it's on video. It's there. What do you want me to do? Alright, I got another Shield of Hope and a first response. Okay, so I'm going to... See, now that's interesting. I wouldn't have... If I'd done that properly, I wouldn't have flipped back. I would have just... What the hell is this? Are these like their original names? Man of Steel, a job for Superman. That's interesting. That's very good. Yeah, I wouldn't have flipped back to Soups. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's yeah, I played that completely wrong. Because I should have played... There was no point in playing this. I should have played this, which only have cost 2. And then would have reduced it by 3. The better option, all round. Anyway, alright. Shield of Hope, First Responder, and Enhanced Reflexes is going to pay for Shield of Hope. And that says that reduce the damage take for each attack by 2 until the end of the round. And until the end of the round, each time you attack by a villain, you draw a card. So you get Spidey's ability. So there's that. Everything else is done. It's ready. Get 4 cards. There's a new identity card. Unstoppable Force. Another awesome picture. Superman gets plus X hand size, where X is equal to 1 plus the number of elite minions engaged with you. Okay. Is that an event? That's an upgrade. Okay. Okay. You get the plus hand size. Can't argue with that. Alright, next is threat. He's attacking this time. 2, 3. I get one of these in play. It doesn't apply at special, but these 2 do. Special number 1 is heal 3 damage to the villain. And give it a face down boost card. Okay. Face down boost card. Done. Remove this. The other special, is it just one special? Oh, each entity. Yeah, thought so. Discard an ally, upgrade, or support you control. Place this card in the energy creation. Discard ally, upgrade, or support you control. Okay. It'll be Surveillance Team. Sorry, Surveillance Team. You're out of here. And then discard this into its own discard pile. Cool. He gets that. That one doesn't activate though. He's doing 2, 3, and a boost card. Oh, that's the free boost card from for the other one, yeah? Yeah, so he actually has another boost card. So 2, 3. Alright. Alright, so I'm defending. Actually, I don't even need to defend to do retaliate and stuff, do I? Do I? Do I have to defend for retaliate to trigger? Let's have a quick look. It's after they're attacked. I retaliate. Doesn't have to be a defense. Okay, that's handy. Alright, so I don't need to defend. Should I defend? I'm not going to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So because of Shield of Hope, I reduce it by 2. So it becomes 4. Until the end of the round, when you attack, you draw a card. Done. And retaliate. When an enemy attacks, exhaust or shield. Yes, you may engage retaliate 1 to the end of the phase. So I'll get it, or make it retaliate 1. So he already gets retaliate 1. Do I want to make it retaliate 2? Yes. Because I'm going to waste it otherwise on this guy. So, boom. Take another one. Alright. Steppenwolf then attacks for 2. Which I reduce by 2 because of Shield of Hope. So nothing happens. Counter card. Is Lois's counter card. I get another encounter card. So I got 2 encounter cards. Lois's encounter card is Caught Off Guard. When revealed, discard and upgrade a support you control. Oh man. Lois. Sayonara. No, the villain schemes. Come on. 1, 2. Give him a tough status card. 1, 2. Could have been worse, but still annoying. That's it. My turn. Well, Power of Justice is going to get Stargirl out, who immediately thwarts for 1. And does her ability, which is Wiccan's ability. Let's go to the top card and deal damage. None. Unbelievable. She's just as bad as Wiccan is. Well, 1, 2, 3 will get me Unstoppable Force out. And now a +1 hand size. Oh, +2 hand size. Okay. There you go. Like I said right at the start of the video, BerrettaBeast knows what he's doing. This definitely helps. I still say it should be 5 from the beginning, but this helps. So it's now 5. And because Stefan was in place, it's 6. That's pretty handy. Soup still hasn't attacked yet, or done anything else, so I might as well knock off the tough, I guess. could have removed threat, but it was a 0. I didn't actually play an event. Yeah, could have done it anyway. Don't know what you're talking about, David. Alright, so reset. I now have 6 cards. It's pretty sweet. And we know what all these cards do. So sweet. 1. 2, 3. He activates, so this takes effect, and he gets. If you were already stunned, take 3 damage. Oh, you are stunned if you're already stunned. Yeah, cool. You are stunned. Then discard this, and now because of his effect, wait. What's happened here? Well, I meant to give him a gem. After attached villain activates, he's already activated. Resolve the special ability at each energy creation. Done. Otherwise, puts a card. Okay, well, I've done it. So he doesn't get another energy creation. So it's a slight, saving grace. False Trolls. After the energy creation deck runs out, it did run out, Darkside gains a face down boost card. Okay. So, 2, 3, 4, and another boost card. So he gets 2. 4. Whitney really should be defending this. Oh, Courtney. I thought it was Whitney. Oh, well, there you go. Courtney should be defending. But I'm not going to. Shields, Thinno's worn off now, so I would be taking all the damage. Gonna defend. 2, 3, nothing, nothing. So it is only 3. Give the villain a tough status card. Come on. Come on, man. Alright, so I defended successfully. He then attacks me for 2. Which means I will hit him back for 2. No, I'll just hit him back for the 1, which is just knocks off his tough, because let me tell you, I won't waste this on it. Alright, so counter card, bloody hell, is multiplication. Flip to alter ego form. Okay. You cannot change form. At the end of your next turn, discard this card. So I have to spend a whole turn as Clark, which is not good. I can ready though. If I turn the tide and enhance reflexes, I can at the very least ready. So I'll do that. So that I can wreck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. It's got some healing done at the very least. So now I can genius to Catwoman. I draw a card. Just Superman punch. Ooh, that is a sexy proposition. Can't afford it though. I cannot afford it. Oh man. I can afford it next turn though, and I can't use it this turn anyway, so who cares really? Yeah, I've got it. I'll be able to use it next turn. so let's do some thwarting. Thwart. For 1, use her ability, which is 3, which just does the tough. She's still alive, and then what is going on here? Oh, that's right, I forgot. Okay. And then Catwoman will thwart for 1. Get a damage counter. That is everything. My hand size is now 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 1 from that. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to get another 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's my full thing. Because I reset, I now get an encounter card for next turn. And now I can discard this. At the end of your next turn, discard this card. Oh, at the end of your next turn. Oh, wow. So you're stuck in Alter Ego for 2 rounds. Or 2 turns, sorry. Jeez. Really? Come on, man. At the end of your next turn, discard this card. Okay, alright, it is what it is. 1. He now schemes. 1, 2. There's no Theonomic card in play, so he gets 1. Steel Force. So it's 1, 2. Nothing. So 1, 2. And 7 more then schemes for 2. Then we get a encounter card that we already had, and we get another encounter card. Encounter card number 1 is Transformed Paradigm. Discard a card at random from your hand. Oh, come on, man. I need all the cards I can get. Group. Please don't be the punch. Okay, I can live with that. Alright, hand back into my hand. I mean, it sucks a bit, as long as it wasn't the punch. So, yep, another villain. And then the next one is the last new god attached to him. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, my turn. I'm still Clark for another round, at the very least. So, what can I do? What can I do? Not much, right? I mean, I could wreck. 1, 2. There you go. Get some health. And then I need to do some thwarting. 1. Does no damage. Give the villain a tuster. Oh no, it doesn't work. So she's out. And she did basically nothing. Essentially nothing, let's be honest. Waste of time. Catwoman's going to stick around as a blocker. Oh no, there's no point. They just scheme. So yeah, bugger it. I was just. There's nothing to block. They're just going to scheme me into the next group. You know what? They probably should have just attacked and killed the Parademon, because there's nothing stopping this guy from going to the next stage now. Alright. I think that's it. I won't save all these cards except for... I'm just never going to get Superboy out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3. I want that. I want that. I want that. Let's see what I can get. So I'm down to 3. I need to go back up to 5, 6, 7. So another 4. What do I get? the helping hand. Cool. You know what? That's cool. That's very cool. Because this now goes. Alright. And I'm still stuck in alter ego because I can't change. This will let me change and then flip and then cancel the activation. That's brilliant. Thank God I got this. Because I'm going to do this. Threat. He now activates. I'm going to first responder. I'm going to use helping hand to do it. First responder says change to hero form, then cancel the activation. Change to hero form. He doesn't activate. If he doesn't activate, none of this triggers. After the attached villain activates, didn't happen. When the dark side activates, didn't happen. None of this has to happen. Fine. This activate doesn't occur. Which means that these guys now attack instead of scheming, because they still activate. Wait, if the activation doesn't occur, does that mean they still have their turn? What is activation? Okay, alright. The word in here is important. Phase step 1 is adding the threat. Step 2 is they scheme or attack, which means they activate. When they scheme or attack is when they activate. He did not attack because I cancelled the activation, which means I cancelled the attack. So I think the minions still go. Yeah, they still activate. Yeah, alright, as I thought. Cool. That makes perfect sense. I also think I forgot this thing. When you're playing an event. Okay. Alright, so his whole thing has skipped. We get this one. So he still attacks for 2. And so I'll take it. 1, 2, and then the Parademon 1. Cool. I've got nothing that defends, so that's fine. I don't really care. Dylan encounter card. It is Children of War. Darkseid's fiercest and most trusted warriors have known nothing but violence and war. When defeated, deal the player who defeated the scheme a face-down encounter card. No, that's a shame. Alright, my turn. I attack. Nothing happens because it's stunned, but it's still attack. And so therefore, it triggers his ability. I used a basic power, so that means the next event is reduced by 1. Alright, so with that under clear, let's do Superman Punch, which now costs 4. Strength plus Helping Hand plus Enhanced Reflexes. No. Plus Clear the Area. No. Because Clear the Area is going to get rid of this. Wait. Oh, no. No! I can't use his thwart. Two, three. Jesus. So if I... Alright, let's work this out. If I clear the area first... If I use Enhanced Reflexes to clear the area from this one, I will get a new card. And a face down encounter card, but that is what it is. Alright, but I'll get a new card. So I'll have... So these will be gone. But I'll get a free card. So I'll have 2, 3, and a free card. 4. As I say, the next one, reduce the cost of an event you play by 5. Okay, alright. I think we can still do it. Because it doesn't say it has to be the next one you play. It just says a one that you play. So, if I use Enhanced Reflexes to clear the area, I can get rid of that and the Crisis Icon. Get a new card. And then say 2, 3, 4... because I used a basic attack, which means I can now Superman Punch. We're all good. We're all good. So clear the area. 1, 2. That clears. I can now affect this. I get a free card, and I also get, according to this, a face down encounter card. Okay, but I have a free card. Oh, it's another resource generator, but not the one that's of any use to me. But still, I don't care. I've still got 4. Alright, I used a basic attack before. I'm now going to say that this costs 4. 2, 3, 4. Attack. Deal 10 damage to an enemy. This attack gains Overkill and Piercing. Place up to 2 stun status cards on each enemy damaged by this attack. So, a quick read of Overkill. Does Overkill go from minion to... I check this all the time. This is crazy. I should know this by now. Yeah, if you do the minion, it applies to the villain. Overkill does not trigger Retaliate. Right, okay, so who am I hitting? Who am I hitting for 10? Where's the card gone? If I kill Steppenwolf, I can overkill 6 to him. But if I just do the straight up 10 to him, he'll be down to 4. Then I've just still got to just deal with Steppenwolf all the time. Oh, he should have damage. Retaliate. Retaliate. How much damage? He's hit me once at least. The other one, it was cancelled out. Okay, yeah, he's only hit me once. So I'll do 3 to him and then 7 to him. So I'll be down to 7. That's a pretty good trade, I think. That's pretty good. Won't get retaliate because it'd be dead. Yeah, I lose the extra card hand size, but I definitely think that's the better option. Alright, let's do it. I hit Steppenwolf. He dies. He takes 3 points of damage. His retaliate doesn't trigger. 7 goes overkill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He doesn't have retaliate or anything like that, so I don't care. Steppenwolf is dead. He got hit for 7. Place up to 2 stun status cards on each enemy damaged by this attack. I'm not going to bother with that. Steppenwolf's dead, so it doesn't matter. And Darkside can't be stunned, so it doesn't matter. So I'll just leave them there. Unless something comes out that says that he loses his... I'll do it anyway, just in case it's relevant in some way. I don't think it is, but see how it goes. That was an event that cost 5. I'm now going to trigger Big Blue Boy Scout, sorry. A ruse threat from a scheme equal to the event's printed resource cost, which is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Nothing else triggers. I have no cards left. That was a great go. Ready. My hand is now 4, 5. I get 5 cards. Cool. Nothing else can be done. Sweet. Threat. He activates and attacks. 2, 3, 4. Triggers the special. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card discarded this way. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 wilds, 2 energies. So just 2. Discarded. 1, 2. Discard that. 2, 3, 4. At the end of your activation. So this says put another card of creation in. And this says otherwise put one in. After they activate. Okay. So we'll get another one. So I'll put it out now. But it doesn't do anything just yet. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Boost card. Am I defending? No. I'm just going to take it. Nothing. Give him a tough status card. Okay. Alright. Take 4. Okay, this gets discarded. They're both in play now. He has a tough status card. We get another encounter card. So the original one... Oh, wait. So he attacks for 1. The original one was... Oh, and dies from retaliate. That's pretty handy. Assault. The villain attacks you. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. The villain attacks you. So, does that mean they activate? Oh, so yeah, so you resolve the gauntlet because they attacked you. Okay, that's a bummer. The special on this is discard card from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage you. Place this card in the discard pile. There is none. Hey! Thank you very much. The next one is you are confused. Okay. Cool. Discard. No problem. He attacks 2, 3. No, I have to give him. Do I have to give him? I think no. If there is none. In Lord of the Rings, you wouldn't. Well, that's a quick Google. That is a Negatore. Alright. Jeez. That's pretty good. So he attacks for 2, 3. I guess I'm just taking it. 1, 2, 3. He gets retaliate and knocks the tough off. Wait, you should have had the tough off before, right? Yeah. Yeah. The attack from before should have knocked the tough off. This one would do retaliate to him straight, which means I'm going to do that. 1, 2. Why not? Alright, the next encounter card is Calabac, his other child. Well, there's someone getting beaten up. Who's that? Oh, it's Lex in his Supes armor. An elite, Calabac's attacks gain piercing. 1, 3, 5. That's fair. He's pretty tough. Alright, my turn. How? Let's just do it again, eh? Let's thwart, which does nothing but clear the confused. And I'm going to punch, which now only costs 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might as well, eh? Does 10 points of damage. I'm going to kill Calabac for 5. And do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, we're down to 7. 0. 7, idiot. And he gets 2 more stun cards, which doesn't mean anything because he's dead anyway, I guess. I'm going to trigger Big Blue Boy Scout, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think that's all I can do. Alright, let's trigger this. So he goes from 1 to 2. Stalwart Toughness. Okay. He's now a 2-3. When revealed, search the encounter deck. Alright. And discard pile. It's got to reset anyway, so I'll do it now. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for Darkside's helmet and reveal it. Okay. There it is. Attached to Darkside. Darkside gains retaliate 1. Fair enough. After a hero makes a basic attack against Darkside, spend mental fierce resources. Discard this card. Okay. Cool. And then shuffle. Done that. And then he's got the same stuff from before. His theme goes back to 23. I'm going to be here all night. 23. Alright. I can't do anything else. Out of cards. Nothing else activates. I'm down pretty low. You know what? I think I am actually going to flip. because I need some healing, if you know what I'm saying. So that means my hand size is now 6. So reset and then get 6 cards. Handy Shield of Hope there. You can never complain about a Shield of Hope. Okay, the rest of them we know what they do. Alright. Threat. He schemes. 1, 2, 3, and nothing. So 1, 2, 3, and his boost, which is 2, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We then get a gem. Invisible Spectrum. Okay. Encounter card. Boom Tomb Fortress. 1, 2, 3, and then Hinder. Darkside cannot take damage. Alright, my turn. What's on this? 4. Well, first one I'm going to do is wreck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's use Turn the Tide and Shield of Hope to ready him, and then flip and thwart for 2. I used a thing, so I can now play clear the area for free and thwart for 2. That's now gone. And I get a free card, and I can then turn the tide to do 3 points of damage. No, let's not do that yet, just yet. The window's still open. Let's use the ability from this. When defeated, I can spend fist resources. Have I got any fist resources? Yes. Although, do I want to get rid of Miles? Why would I want to get rid of Miles? Well, I don't have to spend Miles. I can still keep him. Plan B will do the thing on here I can do, which is I do 2 points of damage. Oh, it ignores the tough status card. Well then, yes. So I'm doing 4 points of damage. It ignores tough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could turn the tide and knock his tough off. I mean, I might as well, right? Knock tough off. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And can I do anything here? After you play an event, exhaust card, remove threat equal to its printed cost. I did that one for 1 before. Yeah, the 1 for 1. I didn't actually play Shield of Hope, so I can't use that. So, not too bad. And I think that's everything there. Alright, reset. My hand size is now 5. I've got 1, so I get 4. All resources. I mean, I can definitely pay for Rick Flag Jr., but who cares? I mean, he can't stun. Although I could stun a minion, I suppose. But anyway, boink, and he attacks. 3 3. Oh wait, he does his special first. Heal 3 damage from the villain and give it a face down boost card. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's a bummer. Give it a face down boost card. Okay. 3, 4. I'll take it. Oh, I guess 2 boost cards. No, I'm defending. I'll defend. 3, 4. Nothing. Nope. And another boost card. Nothing. Give him a tough status card. No. So I defended for 1. I retaliate back. Knocks his tough off. There's no point using that because it'll just be a waste. Okay. Counter card. Parademon. What do you do? Guard. When defeated, give the villain a tough status card. 1, 2, 4. Oh, man. Okay. Well. This and this will get Rick in play. And I might as well just stun this guy for some reason. Not really sure why. And then he'll hit on a thwart for 1. And then I'm going to flip to Clark. Pay 2 energy to ready him. And then wreck. Back up to full. Pretty much it. Nothing else left. I think that's it. Ready. Hand size is 5 plus 1 is 6. He's not an elite, so that's 6. I've got 1 in my hand, so I get 5. So I get my last 3. I'm gonna get 2 more. There's my hand, and because I did that, I get an encounter card. So I'm gonna move this guy to here. Okay, villain. He activates. 3, 4, and then at the end he gets one of these. So 3, 4. Oh no, he's not attacking. He's scheming. 2, 3. 2, 3. There's nothing I can do about it. 1, 2, 3. And whatever your boost card is. Nothing. Discard top card and education apply its boost icons. Okay. So it would actually technically be this one. So discard this one. Oh jeez. 1, 2, 3. I'm still in it. I'm still in it. It's up to 16 now. Okay. And then he gets a Thinno. Choose that one. And this guy then schemes for 1. Oh, I'm still in it. I'm 1 off. Then we get an encounter card. The previous encounter card was Steppenwolf. Comes in with toughness. And the second one is Calabac. Oh, the minions is coming at me. Coming at me with the minions. Jeez. Alright, my turn. Helping Hand and Surveillance Team will pay for Courtney. He will thwart for 1 and do 3 points of damage. That's 3. Thank you, Courtney. Rick Flag. Rick will do 1 point of damage to this guy. Soups will flip and do 3 points of damage to this guy and kill him. When defeated, give the villain a tough status card. Okay. I used an ability, so I can now play an event for the cheap, which I will. These two will pay for Shield of Hope, reduce normal damage, draw me cards, but more importantly, Big Blue Boy Scout will reduce that by 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. Ready. My hand size is now 4, 5, 6, 7. It's pretty sweet. 7. Okay. All right. That's it. Villain turn. 1. He is now attacking. Special triggers. You are stunned. If you're already stunned, take 3 damage. I was not already stunned. The deck thing ruled out, so he gets a free face down boost card. Okay, I'm stunned. Alright. 3, 4 plus his boost. 3, 4 plus his boost. A block with Rick. So he gets 2 boosts. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Rick's very, very dead. Then he gets his thing back, which is Still Force. Calabac attacks for 3. 1, 2, 3. Steppenwolf attacks for 2. 1, 2. Nasty. Encounter card is Darkseid is. Give Darkseid 1 face down boost card. Okay. That'll be in his next turn. My turn. Okay, well, I should say 2. So I guess we do Courtney's last hurrah from Courtney. 1, and we do 1 point of damage, and we give him 1 point of damage. We don't trigger any of that stuff. So the 1 point of damage will just knock the top off. There you go. Courtney's done her job. Thank you. Alright, what are we going to do with soups here? I can thwart for 2. Oh, because I did that, I get to play an event for free. That event's going to be clear the area. Remove 2. Alright, there's another 2. I'm going to trigger this and say after I play an event, remove up to its event cost, which is another 1. I don't get my free card, but it's still better than nothing. So, let's play energy to put out counterintelligence, so I can trigger that next turn. I guess I better stun so I can do some attacking and stuff, right? So clear the stun. Yeah, I'm going to attack, so just to clear the stun. I'm then going to flip. Oh, we'll say I did that before so that I can play that clear the area for free. Otherwise, that makes no sense. I'm then going to flip. I'm going to use under surveillance and turn the tide to pay to ready him and wreck. Back to full. And then that's it. Get rid of clear the area and see what cards I get. So let's ready. My hand size is now 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 1 in my hand. We get 7. Miles, clear the area, plan B. Shield, helping hand, reflexes, power justice. Okay. Alright, I have a plan. Let's see if this works. 1. He goes to scheme. I am going to up and away. First responder. A job for Superman. It doesn't matter what you call it. I'm doing that. I actually prefer a job for Superman. I'm going to use that. Interrupt. Change to hero form. Cancel the activation. Change to hero form. I cancel his activation. Oh, I've got to pay for it. You can't just do it for free, Dave. You got to pay for these things. Power, helping hand, gone. All right. Yeah, paid for. So all of this doesn't happen. So he still keeps his face down boost card. None of this triggers. The cat doesn't happen. I cancel his entire activation. It's pretty damn powerful stuff. Cancel that activation. I've cancelled it. I mean, he would have schemed, so he doesn't do any of his scheming stuff. None of this triggers. After the attached villain activates, resolve the special. I don't do that. Nothing happens. Sweet. It doesn't stop these guys go. Scheme, scheme. So 1, 1, 2. So I'm still alive. It's great. It's great stuff. Deal an encounter card. Boink. Assault. When revealed, I'm now in hero form, so the villain attacks you. Now he activates. 3, so after attached villain activates, resolve the special. So that actually happens afterwards. I'm doing it too quickly. So 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, he gets another boost card, but I haven't decided whether I'm defending or not. Well, I guess I'm not now. Nah, I'm not defending. So he gets another boost card. So 5, 6, 7. Oh, jeez. That's a big punch. He attacks for 3. That one I will defend. He attacks for 2. It's a big hit. That is a big hit. He's dark side though, so I guess that makes sense. Alright. So That's it. That was the encounter card attack. Oh, he doesn't attack. What am I doing? 1, 2. Yeah, only dark side attack. Just the villain activates, not these guys. What am I doing? I'm making it hard for myself. Alright. Enhanced reflexes, power of justice. And plan B. No. No. Power Justice and Plan B will pay for enhanced reflexes. Let's get some resources happening. Soups will hit Soups will thwart for 2. Using a basic thing, so I get to play this for 2. Shield of Hope. The 2 I'll use is Ivy and Enhanced Reflexes. I'll keep clear the area of my hand. So they pay for Shield of Hope. I didn't draw a card the last time he attacked me. Last time I used that card, I didn't use that. That will trigger this. I can do 3. 1, 2, 3. And I should have retaliated when he hit me before and did 7 points of damage. So retaliate from 7 points of damage. And did these guys hit me? I schemed. Pretty sure they haven't hit me, but he definitely did. So he gets retaliate. And I should have triggered that. So that would have been 2 points of damage. Okay, so back to this. He thwarted. I played that for 2. I now get reduced damage. Can't afford to play Keeley area. I think I can do everything I can do. Ready. I can't afford to go into alter ego. So I'm ready. I've already done it, so I can't choose 0, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got one, so it's 6. Right. I don't have first responder. If I had a first responder in my hand, I would have done it for sure. Superman Punch, thank you very much. Very happy to see you. So I think that's it. Villain, he goes to attack. 3. 4. Whatever his boost card is. I can't. I'm just gonna defend. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Calabac hits me for 3. Steppenwolf hits me for 2. Oh my god. This is a unbelievable. Just been slammed. Countered card. Villain and each being engaged with you attacks you. What's it? It's dead. Oh man, down to the wire. I mean, retaliate would have triggered. Retaliate would have knocked off Tough, and then would have retaliated him for 2. But still, I mean, that's pretty much it, right? So I got him down to 15. Oh, I didn't trigger this. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck. Place extra threat. I didn't even do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4 different types. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unbelievable. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're back up to 12. So, yeah. Not good. I've no way of stopping it. That's victory for Darkseid. Well, I don't feel too bad. I mean, he is Darkseid after all. But, yeah. It's disappointing. After, I mean, almost 2 hours to go down. There's a couple of things that I missed. I wasn't doing the gems or the the energy of creation cards in the right order. I don't think it really matters, but I was just conscious of it, and there's a couple of the card interactions I think wasn't quite right, but for the most part I think it was alright. I just think it just became just a bit too much. I mean, you can take a hit, but you can't take 3 hits. Like that's just too much. And I think, and very early on, I think it was a mistake to get rid of Lois. When I said to get rid of a support or a thinner or an upgrade or whatever, I chose Lois over the energy generator thing. I think that was a mistake because I went to Alter Ego. I don't quite often go off to Alter Ego, but in this game I went to Alter Ego a couple of times because I knew I could get away with it, and she would have been very helpful in those times. So yeah, final thoughts. I like him. I don't think he's as fun as Supergirl. I'll be honest. I actually had more fun with Supergirl. I like him. Artwork is good. Not quite as fun as Supergirl. Helping Hand is great in multiplayer, but otherwise, I mean, it is just an extra card that doesn't do anything. So it's just a resource card that doesn't do anything unless you're in multiplayer. So actually, I'm not fond of this card at all. I don't like this card. It should have effects for solo play as well. So if this card can be spent for any player, great. When you spend this card for another player, ready Superman. So maybe if it says if you spend it just for you, you draw a card, or you shuffle it back into your deck. I actually would have that. Maybe something less powerful. So keep when you spend the card for another player, you get the ready Superman. Great. Helping Hand makes sense, perfect sense. But if you're playing true solo, it doesn't do anything. There's like 3 copies of this. That's 3 things that Supes could be doing as an ability. I mean, freeze breath, laser beam eyes, heat ray vision. I mean, just every other sort of Superman related stuff that he does. He doesn't do any of that sort of stuff. So, when a ranged attack would be great. Multi-vision attack. When he moves at super speed, because we have a card that makes him move at super speed just for 1 turn and do multiple damage to multiple minions, maybe. I don't know. I don't like this card at all. Helping Hand just doesn't work. I had a bit of trouble with. I take back everything I said about the 2 really expensive cards. Obviously, you can get those when you get this bad boy out. Unstoppable Force. It's you get your hand size up. I still do stick to my guns that it should be 6 and 5. There's no reason why it wouldn't. Why Superman wouldn't, but other characters are. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If Black Widow can be 6'5", then Superman can be 6'5" too, and then have this card do all its shenanigans. I mean, it costs 3 anyway. So yeah, I mean they're still cool. So the only other card that I don't that I actually now like, I completely changed my mind on is First Responder. At first glance, I was like, but now I get it. That was very powerful. Very powerful. When I changed from Ultra Ego to Hero and just cancelled an entire activation and stopped all these shenanigans, that was incredibly powerful. So yeah, I quite like that. Although I would have kept the name This Is a Job for Superman. I don't know why that was changed. That's pretty much it, really. So other than Helpful Hand being a dead card, everything else is very cool. This is awesome. I mean, he's only going to go... I very much like the theme of this card. Like, he only goes all out when he's annoyed. And so he's building up his hand so he can actually afford it and stuff. And then, yeah. He's just slams. It's great. So, yeah, thematically, I think this card works a lot. It costs 5 because it's ridiculously powerful. And... yeah, it works. Once you then combo it with the removing threat and stuff. Great stuff. Seeing that in my hand was always welcome. So, if I had played Justice, I would have thread out super quick. But it would be worth playing him. I just can't see my head around playing a Superman aggression deck. Thematically, I just don't think it works. Supergirl, yes. She's got some angst, some issues. Superman, no. I just maybe protection or definitely leadership. Leadership or protection would definitely be options. Have some more allies out there so they can jump block and stuff. But anyway, there you go. Final thoughts. Good. I think I'll give him... I'd probably give him a B. Maybe a B+. I'd have to think about it. I am very interested in seeing ES's Superman. After you overpay for an event, ready Superman. 2, 2, 3. So he uses the solar power stuff. So he uses solar power. Overpay. Okay. There's some interesting stuff in there. Still loading. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so I think I'm going to take a bit of a break from DC for a bit. There's a couple of Marvel heroes that are in the queue that I've kind of neglected, so I need to go back to them, I think. At the very least, go back to them for one game and then maybe come back. Because I do want to play Batman. ES is sworn by him, especially the cape. I'm going to make sure I use the cape or the suit version. I can't remember which one he said, but it's definitely this version. I've already checked. So that's fine, and I would like to play this has got a very interesting obligation mechanic that I would like to play with ES as Superman. And I mean, you can't say no to a Wonder Woman. I mean, seriously, she's awesome. So yeah, and he also mentioned, ES also mentioned there was a couple more speeders. I really like the speeder mechanic. I mean, making that work is bloody hard. If you can make it work, you've done a good job. So he mentioned some speeders somewhere. I can only assume he'd be in the Titans, wouldn't he? League. Who's the speeder of the Titans? The Flash. Well, there you go. Wasn't there another speeder? Impulse? Yeah, Impulse. Anyway, there's another speeder worth having a look at. Yeah. I'll definitely consider it. Alright, well that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry I lost. Darkseid doesn't muck around. I mean, Darkseid is. That's all you really can say. As always, look after yourselves, look after each other. Thank you very much. Again, if you're a DC fan, I highly recommend you check out this stuff. Like this, just the amount of effort that these guys have put in. It's just amazing. ES, BerrettaBeast, Captain Scorp. Design Hacker, Rainy. I mean, it's Bobber. I mean, it's they are the pinnacles of the custom community, and they've come together for their love of DC to make this work. It's just great. Like every card's been reskinned. It impresses me every time I look at it. So yeah, if you're a DC fan, check it out. The DC Champions mod on the workshop. Again, thank you very much for watching. Look after each other. Take care. Peace.